Hi guys, so it's time for this month's haul video, and I didn't do one last month, I don't think, because I'd only gotten two things, but I got those towards the middle of the month, and then since then, it's now almost the middle of March, I've got, well, a little bit too many things, so I just want to go ahead and start talking because I don't want this video to be too long. So to start, the first thing was the Sonia Kashuk blending sponge, and this is actually a gift from my friend. I took her makeup shopping because she needed, some new makeup, and I helped her pick out some things, and so this was sort of her thank you, and so I appreciate that very much. But this is sort of a dupe for the Beauty Blender. It's a little bit of a different shape. There's some cinching right here in the middle of the sponge, so I guess it's supposed to make it easier to hold, and so you can't really hold it on its side and roll it on. You sort of have to use the bottom, which I get a really good effect from my foundation when I use the bottom of the sponge, so it's not really an issue, but I just like the point as well to get under the eyes. It's just a really nice way to apply your makeup. The sponge is a little dense though, so I wish it might be, if it was a little squishier, then that would be a little bit better, but for the price, it's actually quite a good tool to use. The only thing is also it stains, so that's something to think about. And then throughout this entire haul, I guess, I've gotten two foundations, and the first one I mentioned in my February favorites video, and that was the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua foundation. I'm sure a lot of you have heard all about this foundation and, how amazing it is and how it looks like your skin is perfect and how it just has such a nice natural finish and it's lightweight. All those are true. They refer to it as an ultralight skin perfecting makeup, and that's exactly what it is. It's a very runny consistency, not too liquidy so it'll just like run down your hand, but if you can listen to it when I shake it, you can hear that it's a very runny consistency, so it's not going to give you a lot of coverage. I mean, that would be my suspicion with something that's a thinner consistency, and it is water-based, which is good if you have dry or oily skin, because there's not oil in it to make your skin oilier, but there's also, water in it to make your skin more moisturized if you have dry skin. So it's sort of like a best of both worlds. This doesn't make me oily at all. It lasts a long time on my face. It's got an SPF of 15, which is great as well, and just overall, it's a really nice product. I found the best way to apply this is actually your fingers, just because it is so thin. When you use your fingers, you can sort of just like push it into your skin, push and roll, and it sort of just will mimic the appearance of your skin's texture, so it looks really natural and it doesn't feel heavy by any means. So I love this foundation despite the price tag of $45. I really think it's worth it. So I took a trip to the mall for whatever reason, and I ended up getting a Cremesheen lipstick in Ravishing. This is by MAC. Probably are not even going to be able to see the label. I don't know why I bothered. But this is a really pretty peachy color. And it's got a slight sheen to it and a slight gloss because it is a cream sheen finish. But it's very comfortable to wear. It's a beautiful color, especially for spring. And it is exactly the color that I was looking for when I was making my Lana Del Rey tutorial with Julia. This is like the color that she was probably wearing, and so I'm irritated because I took forever to figure out what lipsticks I had to layer to get it to look like this color, but oh well. This is still a nice color and I will still wear it. And then I got a couple things from Forever 21's beauty line just because I think it's gotten a little bit better in quality and I wanted to give it a shot. However, the first thing was not great, but it's their bronzer in brown, and it's such a light color. Like, this is essentially my skin color, so I could probably use this as a highlighter or maybe just like a little dusting over my matte bronzer to give a little bit of dimension, which is what I do with the NARS bronzer, but it's just a really light color, so maybe if someone was really pale I could use this on them, but it's also very shimmery, so that's not exactly something I want either. And then I got two blushes. One of them was in Peach and one of them was in Natural. This one's called Peach and this is Natural. They both got 4 different like tones to the powder. It's like it goes from light to dark, and same on this powder too. This one has more brown tones to it and this is obviously more peach, but these are both matte. They don't have a lot of pigmentation to them, which I like because that means you can layer them without, running the risk of overdoing it. But these are actually quite nice, and they're very soft looking colors, so that's nice, especially for spring as well. A great product for spring is their cream cheek blush. This is called Coral. This is a really bright coral color. It's not an extremely like dark orangey pink. It's a much lighter and brighter orangey pink, so I like it. I'm not a huge fan of cream products, but this is actually a quite nice cream product that I've used on my cheeks and my lips, and it just gives a nice flush. So it's maybe something to check out if you're at Forever 21. And then I stopped by Walgreens on my way back, and I got the Rimmel bronzer in Sunlight because I was thinking, you know, I got this bronzer and it's shimmery, and I needed something that was going to be a lighter tone to use on people for prom and things like that. And I, you know, if I get someone who is a little bit more pale, then I don't want to be putting like hula strips on their cheeks because that would just be a little too dark. And so this I've heard about, and it's a light colored bronzer that's matte, so it'll be great to use on people who have a lighter complexion. So that's a nice product. And then I went to Target a couple days later, and I actually wanted a nail hardener. So I got the Essie, what is this, Grow Stronger. And this is for people who have like soft, weak nails, which I bite mine down really bad, which is gross, and I definitely need to stop. And so this is definitely going to help that because it will harden my nails and make them look pretty, and I won't be tempted to bite them. But this is supposed to make your nails like 29% longer and 30% stronger in 5 days, and it really has made my nails feel stronger. But I will continue to use this and let you guys know what I think. But I also got the nail lacquer in Allure to put on top because it just makes my nails look cleaner and brighter, and it's kind of gross to be doing someone's makeup and then they see your nails and they're all gnawed down. So I think by brightening them and letting them grow out, it's going to look really, really nice. But while I was there, I also picked up the Lash Discovery Mascara in the non-waterproof formula, because I do own the waterproof one, but I just wanted to get, the non-waterproof formula so it would be easier to use if I was just throwing it on for a quick video. I didn't have to, you know, get the heavy-duty eye makeup remover out just to get my mascara off. So that's why I got that. Then, I don't know how much longer later, but I went to mall again, and I ended up getting 2 NARS eyeshadows. I don't know why, to be honest. I had gotten paid recently, and I got sort of like a bonus, I guess, and it's kind of exciting. So I wanted to treat myself. But I saw this duo. It's called Cleo. I saw these sitting, you know, with all the duos laid out on the NARS section in Sephora, and I looked at these colors and I fell in love. And when I swatched them, I was gonna marry them because they are beautiful. This one, the lighter one, is a very pretty shimmering like seafoam, and this one is a really pretty shimmering teal, but it looks almost like a tarnished penny. Like it's got that really pretty like emerald almost kind of undertone to it, and it's really, really pretty. It's like an emerald teal with like some beautiful emerald shimmer in it. And so these are really beautiful colors, and they're NARS shadows, so they're very nice and very soft and blendable, and they are just absolutely beautiful, especially on brown eyes, which I have, so that's awesome. But I also got the single eyeshadow in Mekong, which I think is how you say that. I'm not entirely sure. But this one is described as an espresso shot with gold shimmer, and that's exactly what it is. It's a dark, rich, coffee bean looking color with gold shimmers shot throughout. I don't think it's an overlay because it seems to blend right in with the eyeshadow as I'm putting it on my eyes. But I did a look that I put this brown in the outer corner and sort of like lifted it up and brought it out, and then I used the light blue on the inner corner, and I used the teal color to put in between as like a transition color, and it looks just like very tarnished, very rustic. So I'm probably going to film a tutorial on that because it was a really pretty look, and actually I got a request to film a tutorial on it. So I will do that soon, and hopefully you guys enjoy that one. But I also redeemed my points for the Tarte Amazonian Intro to Amazonian Clay, which I had been hesitant to redeem my points because I was waiting for like that one kit that looked really nice, and this one was sort of almost there, but I figured I would just try it anyways. But it comes with their emphasized liner, which I've tried and I hate. It is so stiff and it does not melt at all. It's like scrubbing a hard piece of plastic on your skin. It doesn't give any payoff at all, so that one's awful. It came with the Lip Surgeon's Matte Lip Tint in Fiery, which is nice. It's like a raspberry toned red, which I sort of have a couple colors similar to this, so that's sort of a letdown. Came with the Recreate silicone-free primer with wrinkle rewind technology. I tried this on a couple times. It doesn't really hold up against like oil control, but it does make a really nice smooth canvas on your face before foundation. But if you have oily skin, it probably is not going to be best for you. And then it also came with the Park Avenue Princess Amazonian Clay Bronzer, which is sort of like a golden, it looks a lot like Laguna, so yeah. And then it came with the Smooth Operator Micronized Clay Finishing Powder with PM20. This is a nice loose powder. I use this strictly to set under my eyes because it's so small, and I feel like it would be weird to use the entire thing all over my face. So I just use it for under my eyes, and it is really, really smoothing, and it helps prevent creasing under my eyes with the concealer. So it's a nice product. I don't know how much, this was sort of spread out over 3 or 4 weeks period, I guess. Maybe 3 weeks. We'll go with 3 weeks. But I got the Hourglass Femme Rouge Velvet Cream Lipstick in Raven, which is what I'm wearing right now. And it's like the color that I was looking for. I own a couple red lipsticks, but they're all blue-based, and even my lip pencils are blue-based reds, and I just really wanted an orange-based red because I think it works better with my skin tone. And so as I was just, you know, walking around the room a little bit, or the store a little bit more, I noticed the Hourglass lipstick sitting out. I didn't think twice about it, but when I swatched it on my hand, it was like the perfect color, so I had to get it. Had to. And I'm very, very pleased with everything about this lipstick. Almost everything. So the tube itself, as I almost drop it, is metal. It's very weighted, it's very classy looking. The logo is like embossed in there. It's like they cut out the outline of it and laid some silver underneath. It's very nice looking. The label is big on the bottom so you can see the name. And when you pull it, it's hard to get open, but when you open it, I don't know, I think there's magnets on the inside to keep it shut, which is cool. But when you twist it up, you can see that it's got the Hourglass logo printed on it. And the cut of the lipstick is flat, so it makes it really easy to get right around the cupid's bow and the edges of your lips. I use this lipstick without a lip brush or a lip pencil to line the outer corners, and I got like the perfect shape, so that's really awesome. It's a orange red, and it's a creamy orange red, and it's pigmented and it's smooth and it goes on evenly. You don't have to go back and forth a bunch of times. It's very pigmented. It's just overall like exactly what I was looking for. So if you're looking for a good orange red, then I would definitely suggest this one. This is about $30 I think, which is expensive, but I think it's worth it. And these, you can get refillable cartridges for these, so once this one's finished, you can just take the cartridge out and then get a cartridge and stick it back in. So the only thing is, don't twist it when you're putting it back in, just put it in and close it, because you might smush the lipstick, because that had happened to me, so be careful. I also got the Natural Tea Tree blotting papers, because I don't want to keep touching up with powder, because it just sort of gets cakey and it's too much product on my face throughout the day. And then I went to the CCO because I needed to get my friend a gift for her birthday, and I got sucked into buying things, of course. They had a bunch of Bobbi Brown products and a bunch of ones that are popular. Like, they had a bunch of correctors and a bunch of creamy concealers, which I didn't get either one of those because I didn't know if I would have liked them, but I did a little bit of research after I got back, and I might go back and maybe try them. I don't know. We'll have to see. But I ended up getting the Oil-Free Even Finish Compact Foundation in Beige 3. Looks like this. And this is my first Bobbi Brown purchase because, well, in my opinion, her eyeshadows and lipsticks and stuff, I think they're just like expensive Maybelline, because the colors are so neutral and so dupable and so like not unique that you could find them at the drugstore easily, and her lipsticks you could probably find them at the drugstore as well. So I mean, that's just my opinion, of course, but I just don't think they're worth the expensive price that they really are. But her foundations and her face products, I think, are something that is worth getting. So this is what it looks like. It's a huge compact. It's bigger than my Studio Fix. But when you open it up, the cream foundation is in there, and then there's a huge mirror. And then when you lift it up with the little lip that's on the side, comes with a sponge, which I probably won't use because I think it just puts on too much of the product. I like to use other brushes, but I've only tried this once, and I used my, where the hell, oh, my Real Techniques buffing brush, and it looked really nice. It sort of just smoothed the product out evenly throughout my face. And so this is a cream to powder, and it just makes my skin look flawless, and it smooths out evenly, and it feels really nice, and it's not heavy, it's not greasy, it's just a really nice product, and I'm very pleased with it. Oh, and by the way, the Bobbi Brown Compact Foundation retails for $42. I got it for $29.50, so talk about a good deal. But I also got the Mineralize Charged Water because my Fix Plus is on its last leg, and Fix Plus I think is like $20 something, and I don't know, it's just fancy water, so I didn't really think it was worth spending that much. So when they had Mineralized Charged Water, which is what I wanted to try as well, for only $17.75, I figured it was worth getting, especially since it was with a collection recently, so they had just gotten these in store. It looks like this. The bottle is not frosted like the Fix Plus is. It's clear. This one smells like fresh cucumbers, and it's very nice and refreshing. And then when I sprayed this on my face the other day, it smelled like Italian food, which is probably not their intention, but I like Italian food, so it's a good thing. But it was definitely an odd scent. But I will continue to use that and let you guys know how I like it. And then I went to CVS and I got the eye makeup remover, which is like the Neutrogena one, but the generic version. So this is the only eye makeup remover that I can use that doesn't completely dry my eyes out, and I do love this product. And then I've got both of these creams, which I thought were eye creams, but they're not. But they're by Lumene, and this one's the Firming Night Cream, and this is the Firming Day Cream, SPF 15. They both have Arctic Heather, and they're the time freeze version. But I use these around my eyes and like around my mouth where I get dry, because I don't want to put moisturizer all over my face, because then it might make me too greasy. But between these two, I like the night cream a little bit more because it doesn't feel as greasy, and this one has SPF, so that might be why. But I think this just sinks into my skin a little bit better, and I do like this product. I used this last night, and I really could feel a difference in the firmness underneath my eyes, and so with continuous use, I'll be able to tell a difference even more. And I also got the new Neutrogena Deep Clean Long Lash Shine Control Daily Scrub, because I was out of both exfoliators that I used to use, and this one seemed intriguing for shine control and oil control, because it's supposed to scrub away the 85% of built up oil. And I used this morning. I put moisturizer over the area where I scrubbed my entire face, but mainly my T-zone. Put moisturizer over it. I am not greasy one bit. I don't have any makeup on though, besides my lips, so I'll have to try it with makeup and see if it holds up with oil control as well, but I'm really impressed overall initially, and so. But yeah, I bought a little bit too many things. I think I treated myself a little bit too much, but I'm happy with everything that I've gotten, and I will certainly let you guys know how I like these things. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until my next one, I'll talk to all you guys soon. Bye.